Okay legends, I'm gonna help you choose your forehand wisely. Stay tuned, grab a cup of coffee. Might be like a seminar workshop for you. After this you'll know exactly which forehand is going to work best for you. Stay tuned. So first let me show you a couple of the basic forehands and then we'll talk about it, we'll go through it. The first is the Continental one, extremely flat. Then you go on to Eastern Forehand. Then you go on to semi-Western. And then you move on to full Western. And there's also a grip called Hawaiian, which is number 6 all the way over, which is crazy. Almost impossible to hit. Let's talk about it. Okay guys, I won't take too much time on the Continental because it's not really used that much, but I do know some club players use it. Okay, it's very flat. It's bevel number 2. I'll put some bevels on the screen so you can see as well. The swing is very one-dimensional, it's very linear, so it's basically straight back, straight forward. It's very hard to brush the Continental, although you can get some, but it's a straight swing, straight forward. A lot of club players use it. It's not a modern forehand, but it's important to understand that your swing is a bit smaller, it's a bit more linear, and you don't use your upper body too much. Okay, what also helps is in terms of your movement, you don't really want to use open stance with the Continental. Doesn't work as well. Continental, very important to step forward because you need that linear swing, you need that forward momentum. Okay, not my cup of tea, but it does exist. If you want to use a Continental, use those tips. Moving on, bevel number 3, Eastern Forehand grip, my personal favorite. Why? Because it's such an all-round grip. Here we go, Federer uses it. If I'm not mistaken, Alcaraz uses it. The reason why it's all around is because you can generate a lot of spin with this grip and you can flatten it out pretty easily. In terms of the stance, you can easily use the open stance with this grip as well as the closed stance with this grip. I use this grip, it really works well for me. Your game style, when you use this grip, you can use it as an aggressive baseliner, you can use it as a counter puncher if you want to. Not ideal for counter puncher at the back, but we'll talk about that with the next grip. It's also very comfortable to move forward into the net with the Eastern. Okay, it's important with the Eastern, so as you'll see as we progress from Continental all the way through to Western, the more you go over with the grip, the more you're going to have to start rotating your shoulders. So definitely bigger rotation than the Continental, a little bit of a bigger rotation as the grip goes over. And again, you can use open stance or you can use closed stance with the Eastern grip. Let's move on. So the topic of this video is choose wisely. So I'm giving you all the options, and after this video you will know which forehand is best for your game style, your grip, your swing, your stance. Okay, before we move on to semi-Western grip, reminder, please subscribe to my channel. I love all of you guys. Thank you for the support. Grab my ebook, link in the description. It's helping so many people around the world. All the things I did in my career, all the crazy things, all the good things are all in there, and you will get to know me better and your career will change for the better. Grab yours today, link in description. Semi-Western grip, let's go with so it's bevel number 4. So I understand that again the grip is now more over, so let's go with the swing. Understand that your swing now even has to be more angular, a little bit bigger. Again, it's important to know that the more you go over the grip, the more you go to Western, the more you have to rotate the body to be able to swing. Okay, another thing is the more you go over, the more comfortable the open stance becomes. So the open stance will be very comfortable with the semi-Western. The semi-closed stance will be very comfortable with the semi-Western. You can do closed stance as well. You're just gonna have to make very sure when you go closed stance, you rotate the body and you get low because your grip is over. You need to get under it when you go closed stance. But semi-Western is also very modern. It's a very all-round game grip. You can use closed stance, you can use open stance. It's very good for heavy topspin shots. It's very good for, sorry guys, everything all right there? It's very good for topspin counter puncher. You can use it as an aggressive baseliner. You can come forward. It's a little bit more risky on the low short ball, but if you have a semi-western, stick with it. It works well for all types of game styles. Just make sure your swing is bigger, make sure your stance is a bit more open, and make sure you use your legs. Let's move on. Okay, champs, now when we go to full western, not my personal favorite, that's bevel number 5. This becomes a bit risky. I think Kachanov uses it. That's why he has to use his wrist to rip the ball. This one, it's for me, it's possible, but it's close to impossible to use close stance on the full western, just because there's not enough rotation. So with a full western, it's so important to open up your stance so that there's actually space for you to be able to rip that ball. Very, very difficult on the short low ball to try and get this thing up. Very difficult. Okay, and even if you do get it, there's not much on it. There is some benefits on the very high ball with the full western. On the very high ball, you can just hit up on it and it will come down. But I wouldn't recommend it. If you are full western right now, unless you're hitting your forehand really well, if you're struggling, I would recommend that go at least to semi-western. Okay, full western is a little bit risky. It is possible, but I don't recommend it. Let me show you the Hawaiian grip. Okay, Hawaiian grip, bevel number 6. I only have one word. Don't do it. Change right now. Doesn't work. Okay, for people who do it, you're just limiting yourself so much. I mean, I can't even hit it properly. Don't know how people do it. So if you're sitting with this grip, please move away. Please at least go to semi or to full western at least. And then if you have a coach, try and work towards semi-western. Okay. If you are used to Hawaiian, you'll never be able to hit with Eastern, but at least try and come up a little bit. It doesn't work. Close stance is impossible. Short ball is close to impossible. High ball, maybe a little bit of benefits. But it's going to be a weakness. Your forehand will be a weakness if you're that far over, and people will nail it. Because if someone slices the ball low to your forehand, you can't lift it. If someone hits the ball hard to your forehand, you're going to be late. So there's not much else to say. Don't use it. Okay guys, hope that helps you to close off this video. Just here's my forehand, Eastern, cross court, short ball. Subscribe, get my ebook. Thank you guys. Boom.